What's up? I'm Carrington. I'm 20 years old. I've been modeling in Los Angeles for about a year, and here are my 5 tips for models and 2 bonus tips at the end of the video. Thanks for watching. So the first tip that I have is to try and do photo shoots as much as possible. If you have any friends who are photographers, any friends who are into fashion, stylists, any of that stuff, try and link up with them, you know, once a week, or, you know, as much as you can, to try and get really comfortable in front of the camera and also be exposed to what it's like to have photos taken of you all the time. So from that, you will get better at understanding, you know, camera angles. Maybe you start feeling more comfortable with poses and all that stuff. And you also form some really good friendships with people that you shoot with often, because you'll all learn a lot about the industry from each other. Yeah, second tip that I have for everyone is to start familiarizing yourself with like an encyclopedia of poses. So go on YouTube, look up male model poses, female model poses, blah, blah, blah. Or even just go to the mall and look at some of the advertisements that they have there at the mall. Pay attention to what the models are doing, the poses that they make, and try and mimic that and recreate that. You know, showing brand logos or getting, you know, different angles, whatever. But start familiarizing yourself with poses, because you don't want to get on camera and then feel really stagnant and stuck in the same pose because you don't really feel comfortable enough to move around, to play with your environment, to look this way and make that movement, because you really want the pictures to, you know, look as cool, as interesting, and as representational of the brand, so you can you know, really be good at what you do. Tip number 3 relates to that last point, but start really paying attention to what other models are doing, you know, seeing what people post on social media, seeing that the pictures that brands decide to use for new campaigns, you know, let's say Hot Topic drops they have a whole new collection, and you're paying attention to, well, what's this model doing? What's that model doing? And start just learning what brands are doing, and start to get a feel for what you might be expected to do when you're on set. This is kind of really a broad statement, but pay attention to what's happening in the modeling world around you. Tip number 4 is that this is a job, and I don't mean that to take the fun out of it, but I mean that, like, take it seriously. Just because, you know, it's an awesome job. I think it's the best job in the world. I absolutely love it. But I take it serious. I show up on time, I show up early, and I'm there. I'm figuring out what we're doing, and I'm trying my best to execute it, you know, efficiently, and get them all of I'm looking right into the sun, and get them all of the shots that they might want, because, you know, this is a job and you want to work again, and you want brands to like you, and that's not a secret, and it's not, you know, like this like manipulation thing. It's like, I want to be really fucking good at my job, so I'm gonna try really hard, and I'm gonna treat it like, if I don't kill this job, then I'm not gonna eat. So yeah, take it seriously and be professional, definitely. Be respectful to your clients. And my last tip is to start trying to become confident in your look. If you're modeling, you probably already have somewhat confidence, but sometimes you just start modeling and you feel like a fish out of water and you don't really know what you're doing. The thing that helped me so much, because I'm such a fucking goofball, sorry it's so loud, but I'm such a goofball, I would never think that I would be doing this like professionally, just because I can't even keep a straight face for more than a minute, you know, without smiling or giggling at something. But I just told myself that this is an art, and just like taking photos, just like painting, just like music, it is like an expression, and it's an art form, and that really helped me take it more serious and appreciate it and think about it, you know, a little deeper. All right, here's my first bonus tip now. Get on social media. If you are not trying to grow your social media right now, you are being fucking lazy. And I mean that in the harshest way possible, okay? People at school don't care about what you post. Your family and friends don't care about what you post. You might look like a little weird, like, oh, they're making content now. Nobody fucking cares that much. And the benefits that you can get from this industry, not even just having a following alone, is huge. I mean, I've had clients where, I'll get paid to do the job, but I'll also get paid, the same amount just to do some social media stuff. And that's because the power of like influencer marketing and organic outreach is really powerful. So get the fuck on social media, start posting. You don't have to be annoying about it, but I mean, just try for the next 3 months to take social media a little bit more serious and see if anything happens. I mean, at the very least, you can get some free clothes. This is my last tip for anyone who's taking this really, really serious. If you're like, yep, I want to be a model, I want to do some form of a career where I am the product, and I can use whatever I may naturally have. Maybe I have some natural charisma, maybe I have like a cool look, whatever. Get representation for other industries related to modeling. So when I moved out to LA, I made it a point, I had all these TikTok friends who were like, not all these TikTok friends, but I had TikTok friends who had like representation for their social medias and acting shit, and like they're doing self-tapes and all that stuff. And so I pretty much, when I moved here, I thought, okay, well, I need to have all that shit because I want to be available for all type of work that I could get. So I was signed, and then next thing I looked for was acting representation. So I had went to take some acting classes, and I still do. And I found my manager through there, through my acting coach, and that has given me the opportunity to work on that as well as be eligible for a lot of jobs, just because like I have the opportunity to self-tape, which is, if you're already out here and pursuing shit like this, you might as well be available to have that kind of work as well. I mean, it's fucking cool. So that, and also commercial representation. I'm also like submit stuff for commercials because I already model. Okay, cool. But I know I could do commercials too. You know what I mean? I know that I can, act like this or that in front of the camera, because they're all so closely related. So yeah, if you're gonna do this shit serious, get all your representation and start being eligible to submit for these jobs, and maybe have the opportunity to have some really cool work experiences and make some extra dough on the side. You know what I mean? You don't want to limit yourself to just one source of income. So if you can do that and land a commercial or acting gig or whatever, or get in SAG, I mean, that's fucking awesome. So yeah, that about concludes it, but thanks for watching. If you have any questions that you want answered, just drop it in the comments and I'll let you know. But thanks for watching. Best of luck to you.